A group of zebras is a dazzle. A group of tigers is a streak. A group of warthogs is a sounder. A group of badgers is a seat. A group of crows is called a mitre. A group of rats is called a plague. A group of bats is called a cauldron. So yeah, no wonder you're afraid. A group of martins is a richness. A group of leopards is a leap. A group of skunks is called an odor. A group of chickens is a peep. If it's a cackle, there's hyenas. A coalition, you've got cheetahs. A conspiracy, it's lemurs. I told you this guy was a freak. A group of sharks is called a shiver. Vultures gather in a wake. If it's a coil or it's a Roomba, you've got writhing rattlesnakes. If it's a gleam, you've got some herring. If it's raccoons, you've got a gaze. A group of cats is called a glaring. And if it's elephants, a parade. A group of otters is a raft. A group of hippos is a bloat. A group of rhinos is a crash. A group of crocodiles, a float. Pandemonium, parakeetes. Aggregation, manatees. If it's a band, coyotetes. And caravans carry stoats. Apparently. A group of apes is called a shrewdness. A group of donkeys is a drove. A group of ferrets is a business. And a flamboyant, flamingos. A group of squirrels is a scurry. If it's a sleuth, it's full of bears. If it's a down or it's a posse, you've got some turkeys and some hares. A group of jaguars is a shadow. A group of jellies is a smack. If it's wolves that keep on running, you have a rout and a pack. If it's woodpeckers, a descent. If it's owls, a parliament. If it's pandas, embarrassment. And if it's gamers, it's an attack! Hi-oh! A group of bunnies is a fluffle. A group of herons is a siege. A consortium has crabs, and a bike is full of bees! Porcupines hang out in prickles. Prairie dogs in coteries. Capybaras move in herds. Barracudas batteries. A group of aardvarks is an armory. If it's vipers, it's a nest. A group of doves is called a duel. If it's iguanas, it's a mess. If it's a harris, you've got horses. If it's a pod, you've got porpoise. If it's a creep, it's full of tortoise. A group of Karens is a pest. A group of mice is called a mischief. A group of toads is called a knot. A group of frogs is called an army. If it's a snuggle, you've got slots. A bouquet is full of pheasants. And a bevy's full of swans. If it's a gam, it's full of whales. If it's a troop, it's full of prawns. A group of pugs is called a grumble. And if it's hounds, it's called a cry. Giraffes gather in a tower. Goats will travel in a tribe. If it's ponies, it's a string. Sandpipers, it's a fling. A watch of nightingales will sing. And if it's peacocks, it's a pride. Or an ostentation. A group of moles is called a labor. A group of foxes is a skulk. A group of penguins is a waddle. A group of swallows is a gulp. Ravens flock in an unkindness. Geese will gather in a gaggle. Toucans hang in a durante. Cockatoos consort in crackles. A group of monkeys is a barrel, which is extremely bizarre. A group of possums is a passel. If it's guillemots, a bazaar. If it's a wisdom, you've got wombats. If it's a cloud, you've got numbats. If it's a chine, it's full of polecats. If it strikes, it's an abattoir. A group of stingrays is a fever. A group of dolphins is a pod. A group of seals is called a harem. And if it's meerkats, it's a mob. A group of lions is a pride and is also called a sort. Falcons flutter in a cast. Kangaroos abound in courts. Hummingbirds float in a shimmer. And if it's finches, it's a charm. A group of cobras is a quiver. A flock of lice will do you harm. If it's starlings, a murmuration. If it's larks, an exultation. Eagles meet in convocations. And if it's locusts, it's a swarm! A group of seagulls is a squabble. A group of greyhounds is a leech. A group of jays is called a party. A group of gars is called a fleet. A group of narwhals is a blessing. If it's baboons, it's called a troop. A group of quokkas is a shaka. An armada's full of notes. If it's a roll, there's armadillos. And if it's lizards, it's a lounge. If it's a steam, it's full of minnows. And if it's robins, it's a round. If it's roaches, an intrusion. If it's wildebeests, a confusion. If it's magicians, an illusion? Yeah, that's it. I'm done with these now. Or am I?